But you know what? Let's do what's here in order. I think so. Yeah, that one presumably you would have already been introduced to the mechanics, I suppose. But I'm still not sure about the whole. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. It was the whole infinite thrust, but then no maneuvering thrusters, and I'm like, why? I'm like, yeah, it makes it easier to build the level. You don't have to worry about the cooldown and stuff. But I'm like, on one hand, I can appreciate that it's like, okay, you don't have to clutter the level with. It's not necessarily clutter, but it's like it can visually detract from things if you have to put cooldown checkpoints all over the freaking place. But it's like, it also then can just be like an excuse of like, oh, I didn't want to, so it's kind of can be seen as lazy, and it's like, I don't feel like the gameplay benefits at all. So I don't know. I don't like it, but I suppose there's a valid argument for it that way. Especially if you want to limit flying across, you know, being able to cheat your way onto things because you want a lot of structures, but you don't want people just driving all over the place. So you take away the maneuvering thrusters as part of the challenge and stuff. And yeah, invisible cooldowns exist. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I think infinite cooldown is almost never the way to go. There's a time and a place, but it's very rare. I think it should be used extremely sparingly. And I don't feel like that really warranted it. Like yeah, it made some of the hazards a little trickier to maneuver, but not by that much. And it's like when you get used to having the control and stuff, it just feels bad to not have it. Anyways, let's move on and see what this level has for us. The purpose in it. You are close to the target, but are we really? I like the color scheme here. The red and the fiery orange and the blue, and we have, instead of pure black, it's like blue to offset it, though this gray kind of clashes in comparison. But I like the general color scheme of things. This is pretty cool. I see a bit of beat match lighting. And we all know that that's a good thing. And getting cut by the laser wasn't entirely intentional, but I did not exactly try to dodge it either. Why did I think that dropper was gonna not track me all the way to the edge? For some reason, I was certain that it was gonna fall closer to the middle of the track and not right in front of me. And then it just went all the way to the wall where I was. And I'm like, oh. Oh no, I was just entirely wrong. Oh, and we don't have maneuvering thrust? I don't like that. And we have unlimited cooldowns. Like, I get that this is an intentional design choice, but I don't like it. It's not necessarily wrong, I just don't like it. And this saw, like, yes, obviously it's blocking, because I think it comes from the other way, but that makes it kind of unclear to see where exactly the road goes. Like, I can make a pretty decent educated guess, but it's visually, it's like, oh, what? This kind of cool, crazy, like, power structure tower thing out here that we could see since, like, the very beginning, basically. And we can now have a clearer view that that's actually what we're heading for. Seeing a lot of heavy reliance on these spikes and droppers, which, you know, they're decent for kind of like the whole idea of something actively attacking you, but they're really not my favorite kind of obstacles, and have them be the primary thing. Like, I guess there was some other stuff, but I don't know. This level is definitely better than the other one. Well, I really like the visuals. I think the environment wasn't quite as strong as the Gas City, like, had a lot more balanced, interesting stuff going on, where this seemed like it was really focused on just that one goal area, and there wasn't too much outside of that. But I think, like, the strong colors theme and stuff helped sell it and make it feel awesome. Gameplay was just mixed. I'm like, I'm right in the middle on this level. I'm like, I can't give this a thumbs up. I don't think it was that bad, though, so I'm like, kind of in between, like, Oh, excuse me. Okay. End meeting. Finish the story. What are we really? We missed like half the story, it feels like. E3. This tunnel feels a little bit unnecessarily large. So if we're building up to something epic, you know, it feels like we're building up to something. We'll see if the payoff is actually there that makes it feel justified. That is the question. And I do remember you. Okay, so this is supposed to be like a sequel thing. I cannot read all of that. Glitch in something. Let's do the fight. Okay, we've got maneuvering thrusters. Hold up, what did that sign say? Now we've been teleported into X1 sector function. Question mark. I don't like that. That's kind of a fun idea. We're like in infected weird cyberspace, I guess. Doing a remake of the archaic fight, I suppose. Visually, thematically, this works, but it's like the obstacles in the actual roadway do not feel threatening at all. This doesn't feel like boss fight, like I'm in boss enemy territory to me. Especially compared to some of the other stuff we've seen, this feels super tame. Like, yeah, there are threats here. It's certainly not harmless, but it's like, it doesn't feel that dangerous. I'm like, cool, I'm just driving in your place, don't mind me. You have transfers now? I mean, yeah, but, like, come on. Second round, 50% for me. Oh, and that time we actually drove through a portal, he didn't teleport us away. That feels weird. Okay. I guess having the obstacles with the big dropper feels more intimidating. Oh, hold up. Okay. I actually trying to go up on top of it. That's a little unclear where, oh, I don't like that. I don't like coming up on that basically blind. Which, yes, I could have gotten higher up, but it's like the first couple times through, it's like your instincts, like, you're not gonna go straight up and be like, let me get a bird's eye view before I come down on this thing way above me. It's like, no. Okay, that one section felt more hostile and like things were more actively happening on a regular basis, but it was a super short. Like, I was like, oh, we've done that already? Yep, and I've lost grip thrusters. Lovely. Okay. We're definitely, and I mean, I know there's a style choice and stuff, but it's like, especially with the theming, driving into a portal to get here doesn't feel that good. Like, it feels weird and not right, especially after the first one was like, he speaks and then we get warped in. I'm like, I don't know. It's just a different way of doing it, but it's like after they did it the first time the other way, and then going back to this, I'm like, other way felt better. I don't know why you stopped. E0 bridge. I do not like having to slow down because I don't have grip thrusters to do short hops. Oops. Alright, so I can't hard turn because I don't have the grip thrusters. I can't do the extra turn. Like, this definitely feels more like I'm being attacked by hostile stuff, but it's, oh, okay, maybe I should pay more attention before I start trying to trash talk this, because I was absolutely about to say, it's like, yeah, it feels like I'm being attacked, but it's so short. Like, the first one felt like a freaking leisure trip that went on forever. Now we just get these little short things that feel like, yeah, it's sort of attacking us, but not for very long. It's like, how hard are you really trying to get rid of me? kick, destroyed. You did your job. Oh, what? That felt really anticlimactic. And we kind of like saw an endpoint for a section, which was weird and confusing. Oh. What? I don't have wings. Hold on. Oh, no, I can't. This is weird. So it was there, and there was just a portal into it, and now we actually have to turn around? I don't... Design choice is just very strange to me. Doesn't feel good or right, unless... Let's say the one way this feels justified is if it's suddenly like, haha, just kidding. And then we teleport into a final round of the boss fight. It was just fucking pointless. Yeah, that... No. There's just too much that feels wrong with this. I think as an overall level, a lot of the design stuff is not bad. Like, it's kind of there, but it's like, the way it comes together as an entire playing experience, I don't... There's too much that's really not working together, I don't think. Not for me. It's like, there are some things there that are thematically, I understand them, but they don't work as in gameplay. Like the whole, oh yes, we're going to this place and we're going to beat it and then we're going to turn around and go back the way we came from. It's like, that doesn't... Unless you're going to give me a way to turn about that flows well, it doesn't... It feels bad from the actual gameplay. Like, that part of the gameplay is like, oh, no. Don't make me do this. Oh, well, I mean, it's cool that this series exists. Like, I appreciate stuff like this. I think I would rather have this series of levels exist than not exist. It's just, I'm not gonna lie and be like, yes, I love this level. And I'm like, ooh, no, that didn't work. It's like, a lot of the environment and stuff was pretty good. Like, I think, honestly, this might be a person who would be good to do, like, collabs with. Because, like, their environment and stuff, like, they could definitely contribute to a group like Track Project. Make a lot of good contributions, I think. Like, do a lot of the overall theme and high concept work and the environments. And then have someone else help them out with the actual track and gameplay side of it. Like, could come up with some pretty neat stuff. But let's move on now. Where are we? Yeah, for a first try out of campaign, it's not bad. Like, I trash talked a lot of the parts of the specific levels, but as a whole package, it's really pretty decent. Like, especially as a first try. Like I said, like, I don't regret that these levels exist at all. I think it's really cool that they exist. I like them more than I dislike them, but it doesn't change the fact that some of these are not a great experience on their own. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna not go right into Genesis, because I feel like I'm not prepared for whatever that is. I'm like, oh boy, that looks like much. I don't think I'm ready for that right now. Is the warp element stuff we have left? Sector What is this? It looks like... I see a level on here that's not showing up in the game. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't have a mode set. So it's a level that was published improperly. Okay, that makes sense why I'm not seeing it in here then. What is Pulse? Is Pulse the seizure warning? Yeah. Is this an actual track? I mean, it's in here, so I'll play it and see. Let's see what we'll do. Pulse standard first. Oh, they're both the same? Then why is one standard and one custom? Or did you just change something and not get rid of the other? This is a cool visual. I could just sit here and be like, yeah, this is awesome. I don't even need to play this level and it's awesome. Well, the description just says seizure warning. Oh, the other one is made to pulse better with the in-game music. Same level layout as Pulse Custom. Oh, wait. I'm confused. That standard is the one that was modified to be better, and custom is, like, the default version? What? I mean, I'm sure there's a logic, I'm just like, the naming convention is confusing to me. Wait. No, I just clicked on the same one again. I was like, wait, that's the same description. Pulse Custom. Made to pulse better with custom music. Oh! I understand now. Okay, I understand now. I gotcha. So Pulse Custom is for when you add your own custom music into the game. It's set up to work better for that. And Standard is for the standard soundtrack of the game. Okay. I understand. I understand. What one are we on? Pulse Standard. Okay, and we're using standard music, so good. I really like this thing at the start here, by the way. It's cool weird disco starting racing line checkerboard thingy thing. I have no idea what it is, but it's cool. Yeah, you do not need to play both. Yeah, I gathered. Yes. They're the same track, just with slightly different settings for different types of music. Yeah, I gotcha. I feel like I should not be driving on it at this part because the music stopped doing its thing too much. And this is gonna be a fun track to play with all sorts of different songs. Nice checkpoints too. I like that they're not too wild, but they're obviously stylized and they have some cool moving bits on them. Don't even have to look at them too much to be like, hey, that's a neat looking thing. It's a little hard to see these 90-degree transfers because the one wall blends in so much and there's no, visible solid track between them. But I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's actually that bad. Even the kill grid's changing colors. Dang. Oh wow. Okay, I was not expecting the crazy rainbow nonsense at the end there. Yeah, this is a cool looking track, like. This is one of those fun experience tracks. Like, the gameplay as well, like... I'm trying to put together, like... It was cool, like, it wasn't anything wild and crazy, but it was still good enough. And I think it complemented the track aesthetic stuff pretty well, so... Cool. That's a pretty freaking awesome track, not gonna lie. I kinda wanna just play that with a bunch of different music now. It's, I'd say the only problem with the standard version is, as far as I know, there's no easy way to be like, hey, game, play this other track on here. So the custom one's probably got more longevity because it's, set up to just be like, hey, here's a song I want to play, game, play it. Let's see the legend of the ravioli. What am I getting myself into? Okay. Again, I'm drifting off out of my camera range. Oops. Gosh darn, my Pentagon level turned into ravioli! Prompt to the month. As you can see, there is immense ravioli in the background. There is indeed immense ravioli in the background. Gosh darn it. Oh, there's a lap-based track? No. Wait, you can collect the ravioli. Oh boy. Why is this so amusing? I don't know what this is, but it's entertaining. Uh-oh. Why am I collecting ravioli in this really awkwardly colored track? I have no idea. But we're doing it! Oh. Is it just one lap and if you collect all the ravioli you win? Okay. I mean... it gets points for being unique. I think it was actually a perfectly fine driving experience. Absolutely ludicrous, but we like these levels that are just absolutely dumb and nonsense, but they actually functional and play properly. That makes me hungry. Yeah, ravioli is good. I mean, ravioli is good. I mean, unless you get terrible ravioli, but then that's because somebody made terrible ravioli, not because ravioli is bad. Ravioli is good. But yeah. It's like one of those stupid, terrible gimmick levels, except it's actually good to play. It's actually playable. West Shop by Backgrounds. Sure. Also, hi, Ever. Pilot, a mission needs your attention, but does it really? Also, I like that electric beam there. I want to look at that, because I'm like... I've had ideas for electric particle effects, and I'm like, I could never get them to look quite right. Oh, what the... Whoa, hey, hold on now. There's a secret slingshot if you go back? Nice. Oh, what? Oh. Hi? Excuse me? Okay, things are happening and I'm not sure, like, I am confused. Ow! Rude! How does this work? Oh no. What is happening? Can I not? Oh, wait. I thought that's the direction it launched me before, but then there was a kill grid and now there's not. What? I am confused. Uh-oh. I mean, it's kind of neat, and I find the freaking sideways launches funny, but I'm confused as to whether I'm doing everything right or doing everything wrong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's gonna be awkward. Okay, this part's gonna be a little tricky. Okay, turn up right before I... yeah. I guess... What? It didn't catch me! Oh. I thought the weird launch zone was going to grab me. Oh. You do your magical boosty thing. Ah. I see there's like an orb in the middle I have to connect into. Oh. Is that the one that I had just missed before? I think this is the one that I... Okay, so these are sort of shortcut things, maybe? Oh, I am outside the tunnel. Or am I supposed to be driving on this? Oh. I think I'm supposed to be driving. is. Oh. I missed it. I missed it again. Okay. Hold up. let's back up here just a minute. Yes, that would have literally just launched me up here faster if I had taken the weird boosty zone. The sphere of shenanigans. I think I let my momentum die too much. Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about actually playing this level, but the gimmick and mechanics are pretty neat. Oh, gosh darn it, I overshot it. I'm thinking too far ahead and not paying enough attention to where I'm actually driving right in front of me. Okay, we got an actual road surface here. Oop. Almost missed our transition. Where am I going? This level is something alright. I was about to try and transfer onto the other pipe, and then I saw a road. I was like, hold up. Uh-oh. These freaking, like, bounding boxes on the checkpoints are kind of confusing to me. Uh-oh. Whoa! Okay, sure. Sure, why not? Oh, these all send me back, don't they? Yeah, so it's probably like a minefield of teleporters that maybe not teleport you all the way back, but they're definitely setting you back. Ah, I missed it. Shoot. We probably don't want to go into those. No, I'm gonna stick to the pipe because I don't. Whoa. Is that gonna murder me if I fly into it? Or is that actually what I'm trying to get? But it seems like it might actually be where I'm trying to get. Yep. Or it might be death. I'm gonna fly into it and find out. You do anything other than make my screen freak out? You caused me to explode and win the level at the same time. Sure. I'm giving this a thumbs up because it's crazy. I don't know what the fuck is going on at the time, but I like it. It made me very confused and amused. So, you know, that's gotta be worth something, right? It's got some very unique mechanics. Like, this is a from a technical standpoint, this is pretty cool. There's a lot of neat stuff going on with this. It was like even hard to take in the actual level design and environment because of all the wildness going on there. Ooh. Yeah, warp drone. Sure. Oh, realm. Right. Okay. This is really interesting visually. Like there's. Oh, what? Wait. What? Why is there an intangible track? Was that power-up supposed to make it tangible and then it killed me because I was inside of it when I picked it up? I think so, but still, what? I am confused. Not in the entertained way. More in the game, why are you exploding me way? This is a wild looking level though. I think I generally like this aesthetic, but I think it's going a little too hard. It's crossing the point of, damn, this is cool, to, holy shit, there's so much here, what the f am I even looking at? Like, where is road? How do I see things? It's a little too much. It's definitely crossed the line of going too much into whatever this is. Whatever is going on with this theme and look, it's going a little too hard. Someone came up with a cool idea and they put it together, like, yeah, that looks neat. Now let's add all this extra environmental stuff and it's like, see that extra environmental stuff? Let's multiply that by about like 27 times. That'll be good. We just need way more of all of that. This part is a lot easier to follow and makes more sense because we're on kind of like this digital hologram grid roadway, so all the environmental noise like doesn't blend in with the road. Or road doesn't blend in with it. Like, now that we've got out of the first section, it's, uh-oh. We're being chased by the death truck. Did I need to get one of those power-ups? I might have needed to get one of those power-ups. Okay. I'm like, did I miss too many boost panels, or did I just actually need to get a power-up? Damn it, what? It's hard to judge that at this camera angle. Okay. What? Did I? Oh, okay. I didn't even see any kind of visual feedback that told me I actually hit it, other than I knew I pressed the jump button and it kind of looked like I hit it, but I thought I missed it, but then I didn't, so... Okay. I think parts like that are cool, but the feedback there was just made it more frustrating than it needed to be, or the lack thereof. Any kind of feedback on whether you're getting that thing or not. Now this just feels out of place and off theme for the actual, compared to everything else. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, we're not actually done. Fake end? Okay. I was like, what was with the weird red dimensional flash stuff before we got back home? The answer was, we didn't actually go home. That ending was fake. Uh-oh. Yep. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I will say there is some good, like, variety in the... Then I might have missed a boost thing or something. In the, like, the way the actual obstacles and gameplay stuff we're doing. Okay. Wise. Aw. Yeah, I know this is supposed to be confusing and weird, but I'm like, you can be confusing and weird without making it impossible to see what the hell is happening. Or, you know, don't make me actually have to do significant navigation. If you want it to be crazy, weird, impossible to see what the hell is happening. This is actually giving me a bit of a headache. What the hell? It's not that it's that bad to look at, it's just like when you're trying to parse it because you need to actually navigate, makes it horrible. It's like trying to... Oh, how long does this go? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is painful. This is going too long. Wait, are we... I can't even tell if I'm going different tracks or being sent back to the same one because it's so much visual nonsense. I can't, like, I'm having a hard enough time just navigating the road in front of me. I'm not looking to try and figure out where the other roads are relative to me on top of that. Like, Oh, is the visual shit calming down some? A little bit. I don't have wings. Oh. They have infinite boost, though. And... maneuvering thrusters. Did I pass a teleport zone? Yeah, I think I need to be on a road to hit the teleport zone, though. God. Please, no. How long does this go on for? Oh, this is painful. I actually kind of liked this level before this part. And no. This is bad. Oh no. Yeah, I just have to restart because I'm not going to figure out which track I was actually on and which one I want to be on. Like, I don't know what I'm even trying to do here. If you actually expect me to go to a different roadway, that's not happening. It's hard enough just to stay on one, follow the one I'm already on. I really hope that I'm not supposed to get off this road. At least the visual shit calms down somewhat. Okay, I think we're in a different place now. We are on a different roadway. I don't know if when I died, if it set me back to the very beginning of this or not. My eyes. Ow. I would say I'm sorry for everyone who has to watch this, but at least you get the luxury of just being able to stop paying attention if you want. I have to try to navigate this nonsense. Oh, it's painful. Yeah, I think it actually did send me back, which sucks. There's just more reason to slow down and just, to the end of this and hoping it's not sending me in circles, because what the actual fuck if it is. No, I don't think that was the same one with the boosts. This is actually a different one. Okay, just stay on the road so I can get out of this goddamn place. God. Like this section, like even if we assume the worst possible case with the checkpoints and I got sent back like 2 or 3 times, this still goes on way too long. Okay, this looks different. It is different because the glitch calmed down. Yeah. Is this maybe the end or is this another fake end? Either way, if it means I'm out of that hellhole, I'm fine with it. Oh, thank God. But you know, observation that feels weird to me. We had the fake teleport back to the Accelerome and stuff, and we even started there. But then we just get an end scene at that without actually a set going back. I'm like, with everything else, shouldn't we have ended going home? I mean, maybe there's like a story/lore reason if the race didn't end that way, that they're like, no, we're not doing that because that's not how it ends, but we're not. We're just keeping it to this realm, so I have to. It makes me mad because I actually liked the rest of the level. Like, it was some good variety. Like, yeah, the beginning was a giant goddamn clusterfuck of visual nonsense, but it was cool visual nonsense. And once you got past the worst of it, it was relatively fine, and there were a lot of cool moments. But that ending was absolutely horrendous, and the rest of it does not make up for that. It brings it down so hard, and it's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh no, it's not worth it. Yeah. Yeah. Just no. Did I actually pick like the two most visually nonsensical levels to end on? Oh god. At least Chasmo will have cool stuff to look at and not things that make me want to freaking bash my face into the monitor to uninstall the game. Warning, battery low, battery 78%. This is a interesting starting area. Also kind of funny with the vending machine spitting out the sodas at the beginning. Huh. Wonder what this, what is this even described as? Genesis. Use rings for boost. Flying only. Okay. Yeah, we literally don't even have a... Whoosh. Oh, music track. Oh, that's kind of cool. We get to pick our music. Do we, Nah. Alright. Like we have a selection, that's neat. No, that's not what I want. No, it's kind of annoying because it's like, I don't know what color ring is what. Sure, this feels appropriate. Do I have to fly through the rings? Oh, okay. Background changes, so we're getting like... Something's happening when I fly through the rings. Oh, we have party mines. We have brightly colored air mines. We are indeed picking up speed. It's certainly very different. I'll say that. Is that good? I don't know. Thought I was actually going to crash into that one. We're actually moving quite fast. A little hard to judge these. I don't think we actually necessarily need the rings. Maybe they're just speed boosts because we're going so dang far that it'll take you forever to get there without them. It's not explode. Oh gosh darn it. Okay, there are some checkpoints. This background is trippy. It feels like I'm not even moving sometimes. Hey, it's like, I want to look at the cool particles and see what the patterns are, but I have to pay attention to where I'm flying. Dang it, game! So many spinning death barrels. So many. Oh, whoops. It's kind of tricky because these rings are not particularly big. No, gosh darn it. Ay. Oh. Oh no! Boo! Let me smash through the cool frickin' windows. Like, I know they make neat obstacles like that, but that'd be so much more fun if I could fly through those. Boo. Boo! Missed opportunity. I don't care that much about having hazards. Like, yeah, the hazards, like the Windows frames, and put some other stuff. Like, yeah, these make for cool obstacles, and they look neat. You can actually see what the hell's behind them, but I really wanted to start flying through and smashing these windows. I am severely disappointed in this level now. Not that disappointed, but still, missed opportunity. I think this was just an excuse to have way too much fun with particles. Wasn't it? And Kazuma was just like, I just want to play particles today. Here, let's make a long-ass flight path and just do all of the particles. And thus it was done. Uh-oh. Oh, the way they overlapped, I was like, oh no. I second guessed myself, and then I hesitated at exactly the wrong time. You know what? I'm just gonna pass those. I think we're getting closer. So many rings. Golden razor light. Oh. No, don't take away my music. Boo. Boo. I feel like Kazuma has a thing for always needing to have a music transition in their stages, and I think most of the time, I've actually not thought they were well used. Which, I mean, I guess it's a thing you gotta figure out, but still, it's like, why do we need them? You don't need to force a music transition, just stick with the song you started with. So these are, I feel like I'm like off course from like the main path, so now it's like my adjustments are getting more and more awkward to reach the rings again. I don't even have cool music to keep me going. I don't know if I can make it. I see a thing out there, though. It's not the big star at the center of this nonsense. Am I even going the right? Okay, yes, I can see a thing now. I'm like, the rings have disappeared. Have I veered massively off the path? Ooh. Hold up. Oh, that would have just... Like, I actually want to go by and check out these spaceships. Ah. That looks like road transition part. Yep. Yep. Here's our level end. I have no idea why we're ending in a giant destroyed spaceship, but... Okay. Huh. How the hell do I rate this level? I had fun with it. It was cool to watch. I'm like, I don't know. So I feel like it was absolutely ridiculously and unnecessarily long. And I didn't really like the ending section. I'm like, it was cool. Thematically, it was cool. It's like, yes, we've gone out into the depths of space and we have some asteroids and stuff, and then we go into a black hole and we find some spaceships. I was like, it's such a weird note to end it all on. I don't know. I think this just has to be a neutral, because it's like... It was cool. I mostly liked it. A lot of that was just vibing to the music and cool particles, but it's like, that was kind of the point of the level, wasn't it? Maybe? I don't know. So therefore my rating is, I don't know. I just don't know. That was not the wild eye-bleeding trip I was afraid it might be, though. Thank God for that. Ooh. Oh, we actually got through everything, huh? Alright. Well... Yeah, I think I need a break after that, so I'm like, I kind of want to just, like, fool around and play some more random levels on here, but... I mean... Oh, wait, no, wait, there's menus. There's at least one menu. Almost forgot. Of course there's a ravioli menu, gosh darn it. Have I looked at this? I actually don't recall. I don't feel like this was a recent one, but... Oh, no, it is. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, I think I remember playing this map, maybe, that this is based off of. I really like this visually. It sucks that it has no music, though. Like, I know a lot of the tracks would feel weird and not quite go with this, but it's like, I want music in my menus. I suppose that'd be easy enough to edit and fix for yourself, but it's like, out of the box as is, I'm like, it's kind of like a subpar menu. Visually great, but we don't get any of the cool audio stuff. Which I'm like, some people will be fine with that, and if you're fine with that, great menu. If you're not fine with that like me, you're like, I'm gonna have to go, like, edit this one on my own or something. Find a song that I like that somehow works with it, because this looks really nice, but I can't bring myself to use it. I just can't. The garage scene is nice too, actually. We get this nice out of the way place that works well with the car, not a lot of visual distraction, get some decent lighting, like, it's functional and it's not just like, hey, look, we put a garage area in here. Like it's not just like, oh, building with lighting. That doesn't match up with everything else. It's well integrated. Wait, what am I doing? Hold up. What? Oh. Menu up. What? Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. I already think I love this one, so I'm going to do that last. Disco. Basically what I thought it would be. I was curious to the music. And this is also the car. It works. I think the music is not a terrible choice, but it's not quite disco music to me. Or it's not like, I don't know, maybe. The way it starts up, just with how hard the floor tiles are going, I feel like it's not quite there. And the fact that everything else is sheer black, like, I know you don't want to detract from it, but I'm like, I feel like it could use a little something else more. It's not a bad one, though. It's fun. I like the idea. I dig it. Let us see the ravioli. We have our car on the road of the ravioli. This level. Oh boy. Why is this a thing? Because it's funny, I guess. And I can't really argue with that logic if that was the case. I would have to say, you know what? Sure. Excuse me. I feel like we could use some different cameras and scenes for the menu on this, though. This isn't bad, but I feel like we could have had some more cameras sweeping shots of the track that would make it a lot better of a menu. Then again, that may be far too much effort than whatever spawn this deserves, so if the case is really just I didn't want to put the extra work in for that, I'm gonna say, yeah, okay. Sure. I get it. Slash custom main menu. Oh. Oh, nice. Why does the color go away sometimes, though? Oh, because alright. I think I get what parts it's reacting to. It's kind of cool, but I wish the song showed more of that color off the bat. I know this one's made for custom music, but I feel like the default track for it would have been something that shows it off a little bit better. Yeah, it doesn't work as well with these tracks except for custom music. Yeah, that's fair. I understand. I think having a version of this made for the standard track with a standard music track would be really, really cool to have. No, I would say the custom music version would be like, if you're going to make one or the other, custom music is probably the better choice, but I would like to see a standard track version as well of this. I'd say the other thing I'm thinking is like, I don't know. I almost feel like having the circle right and that star, blinking star right in the middle of the sea is like a little weird with the logo. After seeing for a bit, I'm like, it's actually not that bad. It actually kind of works. It is cool. I like the way the weird white lines kind of like highlight the distance name. I'm like, there's some things I don't like about it, but it's like, there's also a lot that's really cool about that placement. And I'm like, oh, okay. Press escape, see it like this. Yeah. I'm a little mixed. So I'm like, I'm not sold that dead center is the best place for that circle place to be focused on. But I think it works well enough. It works well enough. And it's just a cool menu. I like it. Nice work. Oh wait, I wanted to see the garage with the colors picking up. I'm not entirely sold on this garage view here. It's perfectly functional, but I'm like, with how awesome the menu track area is, I'm like, I kind of want the garage to be cooler than it is. Like, it works, like, don't get me wrong. And it is far more important for your garage screen to be functional than for it to be maximum fancy. Like, that is 100% for sure. Oh, I like that we do actually have that visible when we rotate around. I wanted more of the cool, like, different colored music line thingies around here or something. But again, it is far more important that your garage screen actually, you know, be able to see what you're doing on it than for it to look really, really fancy and stuff, so. Nice. So on that note, I'm gonna call it here for tonight. But we had some cool stuff. I'm looking forward to next week and seeing what people come up with. So, yeah. I'm just kind of tired, and those last couple tracks really took it out of me. So I'm sorry. I feel like I should have more to say, but I just kind of don't. So, thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you had a good time. I am definitely glad to be back, getting back into this. So, there will be more to come.